fellow geeks. Bubble and Pablo here. I'm Bubble.
Pablo.
And we're here to talk to you about geeky stuff. Battle rundown number 2. Daredevil vs. Blade. I was defending Daredevil.
Blade.
And do you want to say the result straight away?
I don't know. It's up to you, really. Okay, how you do it?
We'll see how it ran down.
I'll give you the rundown.
So it started off with...
I've done it again, I've been looking at the screen.
Shit, I've been doing that too. It started off with Daredevil chasing this dude on the roof, as he does. And out of nowhere, this dude spins around and runs back at Daredevil. Doesn't know why, but Blade steps out of the shadows and throws a knife into this dude, and he just blows up. Daredevil's like, what the fuck, dude, you just killed a dude on my turf. You can't be doing that. Blade's like, I don't give a shit, picks up his knife, walks away, and Daredevil throws one of his canes at him.
Fight begins.
Fight begins.
They hash it out at the beginning. It's kind of balanced for a while. Blade's probably getting the bigger hits in because he's stronger than his...
But he's getting very few hits. He's like,
yeah,
like 5-10% of the time because Daredevil is so agile.
Yeah, so he's dodging most of them, but the ones that
eventually moves onto another roof.
Yeah, we move from one rooftop to another. Blade follows with his sword. It's sword versus cane at that point, isn't it? Or something along them lines. Carry on.
And then Daredevil breaks his glasses. I was about to say Wesley Snipes. Blade's glasses.
If you watch the hour rundown, Wesley Snipes
we do that so many times.
Comes up so many times because he was impeccable as Blade. Yeah, but kicks him in the face, the glasses break, they come off comes the jacket, that's it, boy.
Takes off all his weapons.
Takes off the weapons, we're going...
Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs.
Doesn't he drop his weapons off the side?
After a little bit, yeah, they have a fight, he throws them off the side because he's like, this fight's going to go down there where I can keep him from jumping around so much.
And yeah, the fight did go down there. Blade tackles Daredevil off the roof. Daredevil tries to get... They both try to get each other on the bottom so they get the big impact. But they land equally. Blade, being a vampire, handles it far better than Daredevil, who's
being
slightly better than a human.
Yeah, whereas Blade's physically way superior. So he takes the hit, grabs his sword, instantly goes for him.
But Daredevil is good at fighting when he's almost dead. He's done it so many times.
Yeah.
So he's...
But from this point on, Daredevil was majority on the back foot because of how much that fall took. We're talking like 8 floors, maybe 9, possibly even 10 floors.
Would have killed a normal person, only just didn't kill him.
Only just didn't kill. So he's on the back foot a lot because of how much it takes out of him. And Blade's going at him with the sword, with his hands, and Daredevil's defensive, avoiding every possible shot that comes towards him.
Daredevil realises he's on the back foot, so he uses Blade's weapons against him. Using his throwing knives and his submachine gun.
Submachine gun catches Blade off guard?
Yeah.
I guess catches him off guard and gets a few shots into his body, and that takes a sudden effect where it hits him and slows Blade down completely, so he gets behind a dumpster, regroups himself, then goes back out there again.
Daredevil uses his grappling hook to try and get him near, but Blade breaks it. So now his cane is in 2 pieces with the cable destroyed.
Okay.
Yeah, they hash it out. Blade's still winning. But Daredevil uses Blade's combat knife, which works well because it's adamantium.
Yeah, the weapons are adamantium grade.
Second
silver.
Adamantium, probably.
Yeah. That works well for Daredevil. Slashes at Blade, gets his Kevlar armor to come off. Blade's okay with that, I guess, kind of. Still carries on the fight.
There's this nice moment where Daredevil stabs Blade. Blade takes it out. Goes for him and impales the wall. Then Daredevil tries to hit Blade.
Well, that's way after that.
Isn't it?
That's way after this bit.
Well, what happens in between this?
Well, between this, you got the cut that comes across the stomach, remember?
Do we?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember that. Okay.
How did you not remember that? That was like one of the big parts of the thing.
There's so many big parts. It took an hour and a fucking half.
Yeah, this is by far our longest fight, by the way, in detail. Could have ended 20 minutes earlier because of him, but
He said no.
I didn't say no, I just saw a different scenario play out and then you
Fair
went
enough.
with mine.
Yeah.
You could have just said, Izzy, we need to finish the video.
I'm usually dropping hints like, yeah, this video's gone too long, but
No, you didn't.
no, you're just not subtle enough to pick them up. Anyway, this 10-minute video, we don't want this last thing too long. So yeah, he gets cut open the belly. That initiates some sort of, what's it called? Blood rage or?
His Blade's bloodthirst, essentially.
Bloodthirst, that's the one.
Well, when he starts to lose blood, he gets this. His vampire side starts to kick in, and he's like getting this blood hungry zone. He's weakening, but at the same time, it's kind of driving him to this point where he's like, I need blood. So he starts kicking that in, which is never a good thing.
Yeah.
For Blade or anyone. Anyways, the fight goes on. Blade's getting angrier. He's getting more aggressive, quicker, faster, whatever, all that shit.
Daredevil's getting more beaten up.
Yep, it's getting a bit crazy. It's getting a bit crazy. There's a point where they're both bloodied and beaten. And then this is when he pins Daredevil against the wall with the knife in the hand. Daredevil finds his way out of it by slicing Blade across the head with another knife, and then there's just loads going on of that.
Yeah, and then his bloodthirst is becoming more and more evident. And eventually it happens that they wrestle on the floor for a bit, and then he gets kicked away into the wall with one knife left. Blade runs at him and he manages to impale him. Daredevil manages to impale Blade.
Yeah, Daredevil impales Blade. Blade
Who
starts
passes out for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, pretty much. And then comes back to it and realizes it's time to start feeding on someone because I'm gonna need it. And he obviously tries feeding on Daredevil, and Daredevil wriggles out and avoids it.
And gets the fuck up on a roof.
Gets back onto the roof and he's like, okay, staying on the roof for a bit. Blade follows. They go to the roof.
Fight for a bit more.
They fight for a bit more.
Daredevil's having none of this, kicks him back down.
Oh yeah, kicks him back down.
Blade's like, oh fuck dude, I'm just gonna get my
Blade's
gun.
out, goes, grabs his gun, loads up, goes back to the roof, starts shooting at him, hits him quite a few times, runs out of bullets, they go back to fighting again, and it's one right, and this is the point where Daredevil's just like getting to the point where
dude almost died half an hour ago.
Yeah, at this point it's like half an hour
This
later.
is close to death.
Like
half an hour.
and he's just holding on by a little bit.
He shows his endurance.
Oh yeah, he shows his endurance for sure. And Blade's getting more and more bloody and beaten as the fight's going on.
But if anything, that's just getting him slightly stronger. Or
It's getting him more desperate.
yeah.
That's the thing. It makes him more desperate to not lose, because if he starts losing blood, his body weakens, then his desire for wanting to drink blood becomes more and needing it. So that's the problem. He doesn't want to get to that point where he relies on, I'm gonna have to like eat this dude to survive. It's like, can I just finish this so I can go home and drink peacefully without harming people?
And Daredevil's almost done anyway, so Blade managed to force him to give up.
Yeah, beats him up a little bit. Daredevil's like feeble hits. And then Blade's just like, dude, just give up, man. And they have like a little conversation about the fact that the dude he killed was a vampire, and it's kind of what he does, and they're bad and they're trying to take over the world, so I'm a vampire hunter, deal with it. And then Daredevil's just like, I can't be asked to see it later. And then that's pretty much. Then Blade just turns around and walks off.
So we had, and just because we had him in this scenario winning outright, we still didn't have him win 10 times out of 10 because this is just the most likely scenario, not necessarily all scenarios.
Yeah, this is just the scenario we come up with at the time. Although I do think in the given scenario, Blade wins 9 times out of 10.
I said 8.5 times out of 10. So, which means Blade wins 17.5 times out of 10. 20. You're going to check my maths because I fucked up last time. Yeah, 17.5.
Yep, 17.5. That's how bad my maths is. It took me a long time to figure that out. And you know what that means? Pablo wins 2 weeks in a row. Bitch!
I won 3 times in a row before.
Bitches! Bitches!
Next week, perhaps we have Hulk, Black Adam?
Potentially, or there was a request of Vision versus Dr. Manhattan, but we're looking into how likely it is that Manhattan could actually withstand No, I'm joking. Whether Vision could actually beat Manhattan or give him even a fight, because we all know Manhattan. But we'll get to that. We'll
address it in a video.
We'll address
whether
it.
it's an hour-long one or we just mention it in one of our extra videos.
Yeah, we will definitely address it. Any fights, comment, rate.
I guess we have 11 likes.
I still say rate. Why do we still say rate? Comment.
11 subscribers, 18 likes.
Subscribe.
Love us.
Tell us what you want to see. If you want us to talk about something, rant about anything, discuss something, inform you on something.
Age of Ultron is coming out in May, so we're thinking of watching it and then not saying anything about it as we walk home from the cinema. And then just blurting out everything on camera.
And then so we are gonna.
So we're gonna have to promise not to say anything coming out of the cinema.
We're gonna review Age of Ultron. We're basically gonna discuss.
We're gonna
react to Age of Ultron.
Pablo and Pablo react.
We were gonna do trailer reactions, but we only had this for the time the third one came out, so it's pointless really. Slight information at the end. He's Bubble. I'm
You're
Pablo.
Pablo.
I am Pablo. You have been. I'm still looking at the damn screen. You have been the viewers. Thank you.
14 minutes, not bad.
Good night. Blade wins. 2 in a row from me. I'm on a roll. Give me the third one. What do you guys think? Does Blade win? Probably.
Probably.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.